Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Guru Pyare Sat Sangat Ji, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Well, as always, it's a great honor and a great privilege in the presence of our Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj to have this opportunity to spend this time to understand more deeply how Guru goes so far into our lives to help us and to guide us in this life. This morning there was the Hukamnama from Darbar Sahib, very beautiful, Guru Amar Das Ji. And in the morning Hukamnama, it started with Sheikh. There was a Sheikh, a Muslim leader. And Guru Amar Das Ji heard that some of his sons and his followers were harassing and bullying the Singhs, the Sikhs, who were getting water, pani, to bring to the Guru's langar. And in this Hukamnama, Guru Amar Das Ji said, I want to talk to this Sheikh, I want to talk to this person to find out why his followers, disciples were harassing and bullying the Sikhs. And the Sheikh came, and in the Gurbani, if you read in the translation, is saying that Guru Amar Das Ji said to the Sheikh, he said, why are you going all these different directions, north, south, east, west, all these different ways? Because the Sheikh would not talk honestly to Guru Amar Das Ji. He tried to get out of it. He tried to make excuses. But Guru Amar Das Ji said, there's no excuse. He said, why are you doing these things? Why are you letting your mind go all these different ways, all these different directions? He said, when God, Guru, is here for you, is everything you need. So why would you then want to go after others? And he kept talking to him about that. He said, don't you understand that that action brings reaction? That action takes you further from God, not closer to God. And in the sense that Guru Amar Das Ji was also talking to us to remind us that this mind of ours, when we don't have it balanced, when we don't have it centered, when we have it in some kind of confusion, and the mind goes this way and the mind goes that way, then we forget about devotion at the feet of God. And we forget about sometimes what is that power and that strength in our life. Is that not true? So Guru was saying, keep yourself rooted at the feet of God. That God, who is the doer of everything, Karta Purak, knows everything, does everything, carries us. Let that God carry us. Let that God help us to achieve and find what we're looking for in life. Just as a side, Sangatji, I just want to announce that today, from what I understand, is that there's many people from different faiths and religions who are coming to visit the Gurdwara today. So to those of you who are here to visit from some other cultures or faiths, we just want to welcome you and let you know a little bit about Sikhi itself, about Sikhism and how beautiful. What is a Sikh? A Sikh is a seeker. So Sangatji, just to continue, we have that understanding then that through our devotion, that Guru helps us to become rooted, to become very centered within ourselves, and importantly, our mind. You know, in Japji Sahib, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, first purti of Japji Sahib, Guru Nanak says what? Soch na hovi, just sochi lakavar. He says, thousands of thoughts you have, thousands of thoughts, but not one of those thoughts belongs to you. Not one belongs to you. So why get attached to that thinking? So Guru Nanak Dev Ji started right after Mool Mantra, begins us to tell us, okay, now slow down, stop, let this mind settle down. Let this mind of ours find some balance. And that we have to take to understand what brings us that balance. And what brings us that balance is the power of Nam Simran, doing Bhat, letting Guru's vibration, Guru's words go deep within inside of us. And in the Hukamnama this morning, in the Purti of the Hukamnama this morning, Guru Amar Das Ji was explaining the exact nature of how God weaves itself. Weaves means how it embraces into us so deeply. And he compared, he said that just like we put a cloth on, we put our sweater, we put jacket on, shirt on. He says that's what Gurbani is. That Gurbani is that shirt, is that jacket, is that chole, is that we put on. That's the Gurbani. We wear the clothes of that. And then he went further to say that on those clothes is embroidered. Embroidered means if you make something, you want to put name something on something, you embroider, you put that on sewing. And he said the name of God is sewn into that. And you know that once you make that embroidery, it doesn't come out. You can't take that out. It stays. So Guru Amar Das Ji in the morning Hukamnama then he was explaining in the Purti that part of us to understand how deeply, deeply Gurbani goes into us. The Shabad Guru, the power of the Shabad Guru, of Shabad itself, of the technology, Gurmukhi, that sound vibrational source, which is the source of the elements of the entire universe, 108 elements in the universe, 108 sound currents that exist. In Mool Mantra, you have that 108 sound. He said that sound goes so deep into the fiber of our being. The nucleus means the essence of that Atma, of that soul within us. That's how deep it goes. And he said that can't come out. You can't take it out of you. And once it comes inside of you, you can't take it out. It stays. And if it stays inside of us, it grows inside of us. It grows until we have such a devotion, such a feeling of that devotion. And he said that is what will carry us across this world ocean. That's what's going to carry us through this ocean of life. The boat that will carry us. So Satsangaji, again, the mastery of these teachings, the mastery of what is in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is a mastery of the self. He gives us the exact science of living. That we call the art of living. That's the true art of living. That true art of living is when we become one with the sound vibration of the Shabad. When there's no separation between the Shabad. And what is Shabad? Shabad is to word Shabad, bidi, to cut. So what is Shabad? Shabad is that which cuts through the ego. Shabad, bidi is to cut it. Shabad cuts the ego. What's that ego? That part of me that thinks I'm greater than God, I can do this and that. But the Shabad cuts that. And when it cuts it, it opens a door. It opens that door to experience the highest way of life you can live. And that's what Gurbani brings us, the highest way of life that we can live. And if we look at Gurdwara, we look at what is that root word. Root means that essence of Guru. The root word, the root means that essence word of, we say Gurmukhi, we say Gurdwara, we use that word Guru. Because Guru is that takes us from the darkness to the light. I explain sometimes to the younger people, they say, what does that mean, darkness to light? You know, we say if you walk into a room and that room is dark, what do? There's that little switch, right? And we switch the light, and I can see now where I'm going. Is that correct? That if you walk into darkness, you want to put that switch, and then you can say, now I can see everything. And Guru is the same way. Guru is that switch within us that takes us, maybe we don't know something, maybe we feel there's this block inside, maybe we feel we have some fear, maybe there's something like that. But as soon as that switch goes, as soon as Guru's Bani comes into us, as that Shabad is heard, that light goes on, and we can see clearly. So Guru is that root, that which transforms. Guru transforms us from something we don't know to something we can know. So we use that word. What is Gurdwara then? Gurdwara means that door of that which opens up our darkness so we can see the light. So when we come into the Gurdwara, we can have that light, that jyot can be within us. And we feel it because the jyot of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is so strong, is so essential, so powerful within us that it opens immediately, that light switch goes up. Even if we want to fight it. We can't, because as soon as we come in the presence of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, that light switch goes on. If you're sensitive to that and feeling that. And Gurmukhi is what? Is the language of our gurus. Gurmukhi, Guru, that root word is there again, because that is a sound vibration from the mouth of the Guru. So again, Gurmukhi means that which changes us, which transforms us. And as we listen to the Gurmukhi, the sound current from the mouth of the Guru, and we listen to that what did is what? What's that root word? Guru. Takes us from the darkness to the light. Opens that door. So that we can have a clear, strong sense of ourselves and a strong sense of what's in our mind. Otherwise, what happens to that? We don't feel that, then we lose that. And that's why it's so important, especially when we talk to our younger adults. Today we have some of our young people here and younger adults, but it's really for all of us to absorb within ourselves. To understand the strength in that. To understand that beauty. Because we live in a time, today we live in this Kali Yuga, we live in this darker age of time. I call it the upside down world. I said this world is like upside down. It doesn't make sense what's going on in this world. Look at what we've done to Mother Earth. Look at how we've brought so much wars and so much senseless violence and so much senseless misuse of information. Fake this and that, all that stuff. Is upside down world. But we have something to make it right. We have something to take that upside down world and turn it, and there's an opening so that we can be clear on to understand what is the nature of these times that we live in. Because there's a simple understanding in English, we say that if you don't change as these times are changing, because we live in a changing time. It's transforming, it's changing. So we say that if we don't change with these times, make those changes in our life as these times are changing, then those changes are going to rule our life. We either change with the times or the times are going to change us. So we want to be on top of it. We want to know what's going on. And that's we talked today, as I started today talking, about the clarity of the mind. And having a clear mind to understand what are these changes that are happening and how can we be ahead of those changes. So now is the time to become very alert. Now is the time that Guru's Bani has to be so strong inside, to become so devoted at the feet of the Guru, that this mind of ours never wanders. Just as Guru Amar Das Ji, Satyapada Shah, was talking in the Hukamnama this morning to that Sheikh, saying, why is that mind going in so many directions when the mind should just be centered and focused at the feet of God? That's all you need. And then went on to explain how that works and how we can achieve it. And he explained how we achieve it is through Simran, is through Bhat. Because the sound current itself of the Shabad Guru. Shabad Guru is the science and the technology. And we call Shabad Guru a quantum technology. Quantum means it's a technology that shifts. It's quantum. It's shifting. It's taking you beyond just a perceived or a thought of a limitation that you may have. It takes you beyond that. And Shabad Guru is a quantum technology in science. Because Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is a science and a technology of the art of living and the art of life and the celebration of life At its highest, beyond, I can't say how high, because I can't see that far into things. But that's the inspiration that we need. And today I'm hoping that we can give a little bit that inspiration to understand the value of that. And I came from the outside in, and I've never left from that time. I put my head at the feet of the Guru, 50, almost coming to 50 years. I never left that. No matter what was happening, I stayed at the feet of the Guru because I knew that if I couldn't carry myself, I knew that Guru shall carry me. If I can't understand my own workings of my mind, Guru Sahib knows the workings of my mind and shall carry me through Sukh or Dukh. Doesn't matter. Is the same vibration. But Satsangiji, that is the challenge as Sikh we have today. We have this challenge we're facing. Because we get caught into the Maya. We get caught into the illusion. That if I just have enough money, if I just have enough cars, if I just have enough houses, if I just have enough of this, if I just get enough of that, then everything I need I'm going to have. Truth is, you have nothing, no wealth. We value in the Western mind, in this kind of living, we say that wealth is what you gather. Hanji? That wealth is what you gather. How many cars, how many houses, how many this I can get, how much money is in my bank, how much is in my back pocket. We say that's our wealth. No, it's not true. What is our true wealth? Our true wealth is that we have Guru inside of us. Our true wealth is we have the Nam vibrating within us. Our true wealth is that we are blessed to be at the feet of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji. That's the true wealth of this life. We can gather wealth. We can have 1,000 cars, 100 houses, doesn't matter. Have everything. Guru doesn't say we should only eat water and rice. Chal, he doesn't say just pani and jal, that's all we should eat. No, in Gurbani he says enjoy all the fruits of life. Enjoy all the beautiful delicacies that come with life. All the foods that come, all the foods that are here. But he says that's not where your wealth is. That's not your foundation. That's not your root. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji gave us that root. He gave us that root in Mool Mantar. Mool means root. Mool means foundation. When we build a house, do we do the third story, second story, first story, then we make a basement? No, that doesn't work that way. What do we build first when we build that house? We build a foundation, is called. We build that strong, we put those blocks, those bricks, and we dig it out and everything, and we make a strong foundation, right? And on top of that foundation, then we put the first floor, second floor, third, whatever. And of that foundation that is holding that first, second, third, these stories, and is not strong, what happens? That house crumbles down, falls down. It doesn't stay up. The foundation is weak. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, here is the foundation to start with. He said, Mool Mantar is the foundation. That's the root, Mool. And if you build that strong root of self-understanding, that will hold you up in life. That's what's going to hold you up in life. Material things around us are not going to hold us up in life. Why? Because they're temporary. They're not going to last. And when we leave this physical form, when we leave this physical body form, we're not going to take it with it. Can I take my cars with me? Can I take my money with me? Can I take my clothes with me? I can't. I came in naked, I'm going to leave also that naked. I came in innocent, I'm going to leave in that innocence. So why should I be attached to it while I'm here? Why should I not be attached to the feet of the Guru? But this mind of ours is what takes us. You know, we have the tabla drum. Is that correct? We have a tabla drum. And we have two parts of this tabla drum, right? We have the tabla, we have the bass. Hanji? If I try to play this tabla like this without this bass, can I play it? Maybe I can, maybe I can't. It's going to go this way, it's going to go that way. Hanji, right? But what happens when I put it on the ring? Right? I could play it perfect. And that's like the mind. If we take it off the ring, the mind doesn't have a foundation. I can't play it. Hanji, right? So that I'm just giving you a little bit of demonstration of how this mind works of ours. So in Momantar, Guru Sahib began at the beginning, and he said, Ekonkar. He said, first principle of understanding is Ekonkar. There's one God. One God. And he said, that one God is the same God for everybody. For everybody is the same. Doesn't matter what color, what religion, what faith, what gender, what belief you have, what you want to follow. He said there's one creator. Ik. Ik means that one. Ong means creative. It takes Ong. The Guru Nanak took Om. Om was that meditation. Om. People go Om, Om. But he said you chant Om, you lose everything. It doesn't have any movement to it. He said Ong. Ong takes the vibration of the sound current of creation and puts it to action. That is Ong. Not Om, but Ong. It takes to the next phase. Guru Nanak Dev Ji changed that whole understanding of that was. Ekonkar is the projection of that into your life and reality. Ekonkar. So there's one creator who has a movement. Is not just static, doesn't mean it just doesn't stay, but it moves within us, Ekonkar. That creator who created us to have a perfect union with the entire creation. See how beautiful Guru Nanak Dev Ji changed the entire thinking of what we call spirituality, or you can call religion. He changed the form and the function of that. Revolutionized it, which had never been done, never. And to this day, you can't match it anywhere. I've studied, I went to look. My belief, personally, I'm saying, that I haven't seen any teaching that teaches that basic truth of life. He said, Ekonkar Satnam, Satnama, Panshabad, 5 sounds. The S, the T, the N, the M, and the A sound. Satanama, Satnam. And Satanama is the Panch Shabad. Why? Because Sa means the beginning. Sa means beginning. Da means that life that we live. Na means that time that life finishes. And Ma, the sound vibration of Ma, is that which births again, which comes into existence and brings all into existence. So Satanam itself is the entire cycle of life itself. Because Satnam is a perfect vibration that brings truth into your essence of your personal and personality of you. Nam is not just names. I say in English, Satnam, true name. And in English, true name. Ne is beyond true name. It means the truth of your existence of Nam. Nam is the vibration of you and your personality within yourself that's projected to the truth of the heart and the soul that brings you into the existence of life in that cycle of Sata Nama. I'm giving you simple explanation. The deeper one, I could go into how it vibrates the cosmos, but that's too far. Ekonkar Satnam. That one who created all creation and brought it into the focus of existence is that which brought you here, takes you here, and takes you through the exact cycle of your life and brings you back into the existence of consciousness. That's Satnam. That is Satnam. But who is control of that? Then Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, who's in control of that? Ekonkar Satnam Kartapurk. Kartapurk. What is Kartapurk? Kartapurk is that which created everything, looks after everything. Anji? Looks after everything. When I was born, I wanted to come back to this planet. Well, I don't know why I wanted to come back, but I came back, maybe to spread Guru's message. Did I have a meeting with God and say, God, yes, okay, now I want to be 5'9", to give me not too big ears, my nose should be like this. Did I make that plan and God would create me like that? No, I didn't have a choice. I came out as I came out. We came out as was blessed to come out. Hanji? We didn't make like an order like you go to Subway sandwich, give me this and tomato. We can't. Because we're created in the exact perfection of that Kartapurk, who brought us to this creation to live. I see we have some guests coming. Come on in. Everyone is welcome in the Gurdwara. Everyone is welcome. Come on, everybody is welcome. And then Guru Nanak Dev Ji gives us the qualities of how to live that understanding of that which is Kartapurk. He says, Nirbo Nirvair. Because Satsangaji, Mo mantra is not outside of us. We're not chanting a Mo mantra is outside. Mo mantra is inside also. Nirbo Nirvair. To be within yourself, to have no fear. To be within yourself, to not be against anyone. Nirbo Nirvair. The fear of God is not I should shake in front of God. Oh, I should fear God. We see that we hear that, oh, fear God, fear God. Does that mean I should shake to this God? No, it's not because saying fear God is I should shake it if I have to feel this God. He's saying remember to fear that God which is you inside of you, to have that understanding of your actions, that your actions are clear and your actions are good. How you act and how you conduct yourself with graciousness and with peace in your heart. That's the fear of God. Not that we should shake, oh my God, I fear God. No, because God is not to be feared. One day I couldn't believe I was in the Langar Hall one day. And a mother was trying to feed her young son Langar. And he was resisting a little bit. He's, our kids, they don't, try to force him. And she said to this young person, she said, if you don't eat your langar, Guru's going to be mad at you. And I was listening and I said, that doesn't make any sense. If I don't eat my langar, Guru's going to be mad at me? And Guru's not someone that's mad at me. I said, why talk to your children this way? Guru's langar is, even if he took one little, only a bite, smallest of the small bite, that's Guru's langar. That's come inside to feel it. But we put that fear at a very young age. Our parents put a lot of fear. My parents put a lot of fear to me at a very young age. I had to conquer that fear. How did I conquer it? Through Nam Simran. That's how I conquered my fear. Because I read in Guru Granth Sahib Ji at a young age that said, God is here for you always to help you. And always to guide you on the perfect path of life. Even if you stray from that path, and I went this zigzag on the path, I'm in no way a perfect person. I zigzagged this way, that way, but Guru always brought me back. And I trusted then. And finally, at my age now, I say, okay, Guruji, you proved enough to me. I give up. I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to trust everything because you showed to me. So Satsangaji, we have to be that balance in the self. And Mo mantra gives us that Ekam Kar Satanam Kartapurk Nirbo Nirve Akal Murit. Akal Murit. Deathless. Akal. Kal means that dying. Kal. Kal means that death. And Kal means that there's a preordestined that when we come and when we go. That's why Guru Gobind Singh Ji told his soldiers, he said, if you're meant call, if that call is coming, and you're meant to go on the battlefield, that's already predestined for you. There's nobody's dying on the battlefield. If it's your destiny to go, that call is coming. But because we are akal, we are deathless in that, there's no fear of that. There's no fear that I'm going to die. If I die in that battle, if I die, then Guru is saying that that's already ordained when you're going to come and when you're going to go. Akal Murat means that which is deathless. So when in our mind we have that consciousness that death can't touch us. Because it's determined already. So why should I be fear? What is the biggest fear? We say, if you study sometimes, they'll say, the biggest fear that we have in this life is the fear of dying. That's the biggest fear we have. You know how it feels. You get sick sometime. You have that incident. You have that thing. Am I going to live? I don't know if I'm going to live through it. Maybe I'm going to die. I don't know. And it builds that fear in us. But Guru is saying that call is going to come when is determined already. So therefore, why hide in your life? Live your life. Because as a Sikh of the Guru, as Khalsa, we don't fear that. We are Kalmurt. Sat Siddhi Siddhi Akal Akal Murad Vaheguru 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 Satanam Vaheguru. Kal Akal Siddhi Akal. That's the great call of the self, is to become a call. Then when that call comes, that will happen. Ajuni Saibang. Ajuni Saibang. To be so clear within oneself, to be so self-absorbed, self-understanding, to merge so deeply, to understand the depth of you and the light of living, that merge becomes so deep within you that there's no separation. And when we put all of that together, what is given to us, what happens? Gur Prasad, the gift is given. Then that gift comes, a Gur Prasad. Then we recognize the gift. In today's Hukamnam again, Guru Amar Das Ji said, live your life as a guest. Live as a guest. Guest means that we're not permanent. He says, live your life as a guest here. Honor every breath that you take. Because in different philosophies, is saying that we're not governed by how many years that we live. We're governed by how many breaths we take. Maybe you're destined to have 100,000 breaths, maybe 2 million breaths. We're not governed by what age is. That's why those yogis and others, they would try to suspend their breath, because they thought, if I suspend my breath, if I hold that breath, it's going to give me a longer life. So remember that gift, Guru Prasad, the gift that you have. But then Guru Sahib gives us the wake-up call. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Sache Patishah, gives us the wake-up. What is the wake-up? Ekonkar, Satanam, Kartapur, Nirbo, Nirvair, Akal, Murt, Ajuni, Saiba, Guru Prasad. Then what's the wake-up? Chop! Chop! Wake up! He gives us the wake-up. That's the alarm. Wake up, Jop! Wake up, meditate. Vibrate God's name. Repeat. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Repeat. Jump! Wake up! It was to me, it was always when we do Mul Mantra. And to this day, every morning I do my Mul Mantra. Jump! Wake up. Wake up and rise up. Lift up. So here in Mul Mantra, Guru is giving us the exact formula. Formula means the one each step to give us to attain something, some understanding. And then gives us the most beautiful, beautiful affirmation of universal truth. The most beautiful affirmation means, you could say, like somebody affirms something. Yes, this is true. So affirmation affirms inside of you, goes in. And what does he say, Sangat? Jap, then what? Ad Satcha, Jugad Satcha, Heb be Satcha, Nanak, Hosi be Satch. Hanji. Exact. Then he gives us the exact universal truth. Ad Satcha. Ad Satcha. Ad. Ad means beginning, means primal, first. Ad means first. And such is the vibration, ch, 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 ch. It has that sound, ch, ad such. We don't say ad such, but ad such, ch, ch, ch. That sound. That sound brings you just, when you say ad such, it carries that sound for your life. He says, in the beginning of time, ad such. In the beginning of time, truth, the true vibration of the entire cosmos, of that who created all creation, when there was nothing, there was no Akashic field, there was no dim world, there was no directions, there was just essence. He said that was the beginning. He said from that, and the source of the beginning of this creation, when there was nothing here, we don't know from how, we don't know that, we're not that, we can't say from how, but he said in that moment, and in Gurdwara he explains that exact moment, at that time when there was just the stillness of that who was brought into the creation to create everything, that in that beginning truth was the vibration. Truth was that which created all creation. He said from that odd as such, the whole vibration of the entire universe came to be through the vibration of the Nam. Who was Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Guru? Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Guru was Shabad Guru. Jugad such. He said, and then through all the ages, Char ages, those 4 ages, still that truth, Ad such, Jugad such, that in all the ages, yugas, in all the ages of time, it was no different. Still, that same essence of that true vibration exists. Hebi such. And today, right at this moment of time, is still that truth is vibrating in every aspect of who we are. We want to feel it. In every breath that we take is Satya, is that truth. Nanak, Hosi be Satya. And Nanak says that truth lives forever. That truth shall never die, shall never leave. And that is the foundation. Mulmantar is the foundation of that true understanding, of that realization to attain within yourself, to feel satisfied, happy, and joyful in this life. Because we have what's called a birthright. That means we were born. We weren't born to be miserable. We weren't born that we should be miserable, that we should be unhappy, that we should blame, that we should complain. We were born to be happy. Happiness is the birthright. And the expression of that happiness is our joy. I was talking this morning on the program this morning about joy and happiness. And Mulmantar is that which gives us that foundation. From that we start everything else. And then, as I was saying earlier today, that after Mulmantar, Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, stop thinking. Sochi soch novi, just sochi lakava, that those thoughts, none of them belong to you. So one day they asked me to explain in English what means stop thinking. What was Guru Nanak Dev Ji saying in that first body of Japji Sahib? I said, I can only explain it simple in English. I said, you think, but you don't think, but you think, but you don't think, but you think, but you don't think, but you think, but you don't. We think, but we don't. These thoughts that just comes, 1,000 thoughts is said that, and every time we blink our eye, every time this eye blinks, 1,000 thoughts get released. Every blink of the eye, 1,000 thoughts. How many that means you blink in a day? How many thoughts are coming? 100,000 thoughts? But the mind will pick and choose which thoughts to hold on to. So what Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying, let those thoughts be at the feet of the Guru. Let those thoughts be the Naam. Let those thoughts be Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. God, 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 God. Let that be what the mind thinks. Because from that everything else grows. You know, we're telling the story today of how that Sheikh came to Guru Amar Das Ji and he told him how he should be devoted and stop that kind of thinking. But the mind thinks that way. There's another very simple story. There was a man who loved his teacher. And every day he would go to the river to get the pani to bring to his teacher. And he had that thing across his shoulder with two, you say, buckets, vessels, something, carrying the water. And on one side, that water that was holding that bucket, something, was leaking water. Right? Water was coming out. So many of the village people made fun of this man. They look at this man, he's going all this way up to bring that pani up to his teacher. Look at him, and that is broken by the time he gets there. He won't even have anything to give in that bucket that side. And they made fun of him. But what they didn't notice was that he was walking that road up to go to his teacher, and that water was leaking, that on that side of the road was beautiful flowers. Because as he was walking and that water was filling, he was watering those plants. So going from that river up to where he had to meet his teacher, on that side was beautiful flowers, and that was his respect. But the village people thought, what a crazy man, look at, there's a hole in that bucket. Right? They saw what was wrong. They didn't see what was happening. And that's how Guru guides us to understand that. To understand that sometimes we don't see what is the beauty of what we're doing. We only see what is not working, what is leaking from that bucket, what isn't giving us. We don't see the gift and the beauty that we're creating around us. So Satsangiji, let us hold that deep into our hearts. And Satsangiji, I know my time is up. I thought we'd do a little simmer today, but our time is a little limited today. But I want you to remember, as we come each week, I'm here every week with you, just to be able to share a little bit of our time together. I know I have to speak in English, but maybe at some point we'll have some translation for you as well, for those who may not understand that English that well. But what I want to share with you is my inspiration, how I stay rooted as best I can, and I'm not perfect by any stretch at all. But simply by the devotion, we can attain that. Is that not true? Let us just take 1 minute. Let's just sit very still with each other. And just sit very still. Relax your shoulders a little bit. Close eyes down. And if you can, focus up towards the Dasam Dwar. If you can, bring your eyes that up. And let us just for 1.5 minutes, because then we have to finish our program. Vaheguru, 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 Satsangati, Vaheguru, 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 Boris, Vaheguru, 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 keep going, feel it deep inside your heart. Let it vibrate deep within. Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Sit very still now. Listen inside to the sound of Vaheguru inside of you. Satsangaji, it's an honor, it's a privilege to have this opportunity each week, and I'm very thankful to Gurdwara Nanak Niwas for having given us this chance and giving me this opportunity to be with you. And I want to remind you that you can listen to my Gurbani Vichar program on Sherry Punjab Radio, AM 600, every Sunday morning from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., where again we take the Hukamnama from Darbar Sahib, explain it in English and talk about it, as well as other things that we do in our morning program. And also Monday to Saturday, if you tune into Sherry Punjab Radio, AM 600, and around 6:15, 6:20, I also explain in English the morning Hukamnama from Darbar Sahib and some commentary to go deeper into its meaning again so that you can have that understanding. And so I can say if you're interested, I do teach a yoga class every Tuesday night in Surrey. You can ask me about that personally. But Satsangaji, it's a great honor, great privilege to have this opportunity to be with you. May Guruji bless us and keep us in our heart and mind. You can visit my website, anandlotus.com. You can subscribe to my membership program. You can visit my Instagram page or Facebook or YouTube channel by Harinam Singh Khalsa. Satsangaji, may we be blessed at the feet of the Guru, and may Guru bless you unto infinity. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. We'll see you next week, same time. Vaheguru. Please subscribe to our Library of Teachings Legacy Project. Our Legacy Project and your subscriptions help to give us that opportunity to compile the many, many years of teachings, of videos, lectures, and classes of Harinam Singh Khalsa. Please visit our website, anandlotus.com, to subscribe. Satnam.